Today we're going to be fitting a BSM multifunctional smart ambient light. What's one of those? Well, basically it's a light bar that goes all the way across and it lights up in certain circumstances to tell you whether the indicators are on, blind spot detection, and generally looks quite cool.
Add safety and style to your Tesla. Blind spot alerts with flowing side lights. Drive with confidence. Inside, music reactive ambient lighting upgrades your vibe. No wiring, plug and play install. Simple, smart, stunning.
Now, the problem is, it doesn't look like an easy job. And because this is a Hansshow product, if I can do a rear screen, surely I can just do a simple LED light. Time to find out. If you don't know about my journey purchasing this Tesla Model 3, there's battery degradation tests, there's modified parts on the car, there's servicing, there's lots and lots of drama. So if you want to see any of that, go back through the back catalogue to see how I fitted the rear screen, coilovers, performance brakes on the Tesla Model 3 long range, because this is a long range, and it's now done 133,000 miles. Same battery. Not as high mileage as my wife's one. That's done 225,000 miles and it's only 3.5 years old. And go and have a look at the video up there about that Tesla Model 3 performance. I suppose we better get on with it. Stop procrastinating, Tim. Let me show you what came in the box. There is a discount code for Hansshow. Their parts are quality and generally speaking they are easy to fit. So check out the discount code or the link at the bottom. So in the box we have QR code for tutorial and manual. The only video I could see was on New Shape, so maybe I'm the first person to do a video on this Tesla Model 3, which is a 2019 Intel chip. So that is the LED light strip. It comes with all the tools as well. As you can see, you've got the orange trim tool, all the particular wirings for power and communications, tape, I don't know what that is, and we've got some black tape. So the fact that I've only got a trim panel tool makes me think this is just going to be plug and play. We've got one connection there. Here we've got the main frame power plug. The main frame sounds something out of Skynet, doesn't it?
Yes, it launches its missiles against the targets in Russia.
We're not far away from that, are we? The power box, this is where the intelligence is, I believe. Let's get the instructions out, and I believe I need to start taking apart the trim, the front trim dash panel, this one here, and the side bit. Someone was making a lot of noise. So Rebel's going to be in the back, rear camera dog. Hopefully she'll be good. Being a right-hand drive car, I was a little bit worried whether I had to go on that side or that side to get the plugs out, but Hansshow have been really good and come back to me, and apparently it is on the same side, because if you will remember my Hansshow screen video, I put the electric seat control on the driver's seat instead of the passenger seat, but that was my fault, I hasten to add. Again, go and check out the video up here for that video. Really easy to fit. So first we need to undo this bit. There you go, one piece. Then you've got to do the dash apparently. That sounded broken. Attack it from the other side. There we go. Look at that! So much easier than I thought. Have I broken any of the clips? No, I don't think I have. There we go. One dash out. We can see underneath. This is exciting, isn't it? So I reckon that'd be quite easy to wrap at some point. Let's bring you in. So that's what it looks like underneath. What's next? Remove the rectangular trim panel. I think that's that there. Ooh. One trim panel down. Then we remove the clip securing the door sill, and I think we take this rubber thing off. We're going in uncharted territory here. There's this little clip here. Oh yeah, that was easy. Come out then, you. I don't want to break you, but I will break you. Oh, there we go. It probably does. Oh yeah. Oh. Look at this. Taking stuff apart's easy, right? But getting it back in, that'll be the fun bit. Let me get you in a bit closer. Doesn't look too complicated. Insert light strip into air vent gap on dashboard as shown. I hope I haven't got any rattles after doing this. Oh man, noises. If everything power wise is this end, we need to make sure that the power bit is this end. Thinking ahead, doesn't often happen. So this is the light strip thingy. Does it go the length? The annoying thing is I'm gonna have to put my own tape on it. Bit of feedback for Hansshow. I think I would prefer it if it was already on there. Alright, this is going to take some manoeuvring. It's just stick it in, plug it in. Should be as simple as that. You never know, next we might be changing a Tesla drive unit. And while I'm doing this, I think it's relevant to say, don't forget that it's not just the Chargeheads YouTube channel. We have actually got a podcast called YEV every Sunday, live 8 o'clock on YouTube, X, and after the event on Spotify. And it's me, Kevin Booker and Alex Grant, and we just talk about electric vehicles in a balanced way. So go and check it out. We cover lots of different things. We have special guests on sometimes as well. And yeah, come and join the conversation live on YouTube. There we go. Oh, there's loads to spare. That's good. Before we put the dash back, we'll test it. That'd be a sensible thing to do. Oh, by the way, Rebel is still in the back, by the way. Let me show you. She's just happy in the car, aren't you, honey? She just doesn't like to be alone. Just going to get a wet cloth, clean the area. So just to clarify, it's going underneath here, underneath there, and then when the dash is on, it will be hidden. Right, here we go, unsticking. Oh, well, I tell you what, there's a little ridge. We're going for it, guys, we're going for it. Bloody steering wheel's in the way, I tell you. Going full commitment now, guys. We're in. It's not a Highland, it must be that one. Must be that one there, I reckon. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. There we go. So you just push that tab in and then pull it out. So that plugs in there, like so. Click. Then this one goes back into where it was before. Click. Mine is the Intel version, the AMD, which is 2018, early 21, I think. It's like a blue plug. Where's that blue plug? I'm going to stop the video and have a regroup. Truth be told, I am struggling. And it seems to be a power port issue. So I've connected, so this here, this plug here used to be in there, and so I've plugged that, the new one in there, and the one to connect to the original one there, and then these two are just spare. Then we got the fuse, then we plug into the light bar, which is up there, all cushy mushy, and then this plugs into there, the screen power plug, and now we've got this. Now the problem with this is there doesn't seem to be a connector for it. I have watched loads of different videos. I've called out to Aid, who you've seen on a few videos, because he's good with this sort of stuff. But everyone seems to have the newer version. But on some I've seen that the blue plug is here. On some I've seen it's down here. But there's just no port anywhere. I am massively struggling with this. Someone please help. Help me. Oh, it's all going so well. So I'm just going to put it all back together, leave the LED light strip, wire hanging down so it's ready to connect when we find a solution. Sorry, Chargeheads, but this has beaten me today. So we're back a week later and I haven't given up. But as you can see, the car went back together and it still worked, which is good. So what we're doing right now is we've had a bit of a realignment. Someone helped me on social media. Ryan, respect, thank you very much for helping us out, to help explain what I was doing wrong. I was basically going the route of the AMD chip when I should have been doing the Intel route, Intel chip route. But the only problem with that is if you've got a newer vehicle, it's so simple. You literally just plug it in there, a couple of plugs there, easy peasy. Unfortunately, with the Intel, the old Tesla Model 3s, you've got to plug it into the VCU or ECU, whatever you want to call it, which is underneath the glove box. I've already got the Nginx Boost 50 plugged into that, and I saw the technician plugging that in, and it was a right nightmare. I'm going to give it a go still, so that's what the rest of the video is going to be about. Let's do it. And Rebel's back with me again. So theoretically, we don't need any of this stuff that says AMD on it. That's useless. but it's this lot. So we've got the box, the connector for the light, and then this, which is going into the mainframe power plug. Quite happy just to take it apart now. Now I'm used to it. It's like stuck in this lead thing, annoying, but it won't take 2 seconds to sort out. Luckily it came with more of the glue stuff, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try, before fitting it all, I'm going to try and get that plug in. We now need the plug on this side because it's going to be going on this end. Good lady and Lucky have arrived. She's playing some tunes. I wonder what they are. Got some bass. What we're doing now is we are going nice and low underneath the glove box to get to this plug. It's going to be a nightmare, not only to do, but also to film so you can see it. Rebel shush. Undo this. 1 clip, 2 clip, and 3. This is going to work. Serious leverage. There we go. Now we need to get these plugs out to give me more room. But I remember these plugs being a bit of a bastard. So the speaker one here, you just pull it off. That's what she said. But this one is a bit of a bloody nightmare. Hey! I'm going to take you off the stand, take you with me. And I'll show you how difficult this is to get to. So, as you can see, there are the bits for the Boost 50. And that plugs in up here somewhere. But I was told maybe to remove all the plugs and pop them back in afterwards because it would make it easier to get to the other one. So I'm going to power off the car and do it that way. And I hope I can show you what's going on. Oh look, made in Taiwan. So you remember how we're not supposed to modify Lucky? Well, it's going to change. So off goes Rusty, and this is where we get to play with Lucky a bit. Now I reckon it's going to be pretty easy to do this one because it's literally just plug and play. You have to try and inch your way into the glove box area like you do with Rusty. And my recommendation is, if this is plug and play and the other one is as hard as that, forget it. Only get these things or any type of add-ons that plug into existing software. Otherwise it's just an absolute nightmare. You don't want to have to be going in the nether reaches. I mean, yeah, okay, sometimes you have to, but it's so difficult. You could really do some damage, you know. And after speaking to Ryan that was helping me, suggesting where that plug needed going, he said it's a nightmare. He stays away from those types of kits as well. But I just wanted to demonstrate that the Hansshow kit does work, and it would be perfect for the newer style vehicle. So the easiest way to tell is to take that off, unplug this, and if it's got the power lead here, which we're going to have a look in a minute, then it's a nice easy thing to fit. Now I bet it's got the plug. Yes, it's got the plug in there. So this is going to be easy to fit. Will I be able to fit it before my missus gets back without making a slapdash effort? Right, you can see that. That's the power lead that I was looking for on mine, but it's not there. And then that's the plug to unplug it with it. This should be so simple to do. Well, it is simple to do if you've got this style car. But again, this is, you know, I know Hansshow have actually sent me this item for free, but I'd rather be honest with people. This goes into here, like so. There we go. I reckon that Gemma's going to like this. I think she'll quite like the ambient light, but she might not. That's for the Highlands, so we don't need that. Theoretically, if we plug this in, this light bar in, here, this should actually work pretty sharpish. Yeah, look at that! You see that? You might not be able to see it, but it is blatantly blue. I reckon we can get this in before the missus comes home. Let's do it! And it's just too hard for Rusty. Ooh, the red light. Red light, blue light, what's that from? Yeah, look at that! That looks wicked! Didn't even put the dash on yet. It looks flipping awesome. I'm not even going to tell Gemma. I want the surprised reaction. You've been messing with my car. Now we're gonna have to do something with this wiring mess down here. So this is gonna be the fun bit. No one would know that I've been here, apart from the light, which is working nicely. So shall we see what colours we can get out of this ambient special light thingamajig? So as you get into the car, got a nice light that goes all the way in, green one to welcome you. Then that goes blue and then red there. Then when I get in, oh, that's obviously the red is showing you that the door is open. If I signal to the right, there we go. Signal to the left, there we go. And I'm sure a blind spot will be when it comes on the red side there. But yeah, just really useful because I don't always see when the indicators are on. I think the blind spot's going to be really, really crucial because the blind spot isn't as obvious on the camera because it was like an afterthought on an update. So I think this from when you're changing lanes and stuff, that would be pretty cool. Plus it's quite nice to have a light in here, to be honest. Question is Gemma going to like it? So I thought I'd show everyone what it was like in the car during the night time and go on some dual carriageway, just not to show you just the blue light that you can see here and not just the indicators, but this is a smart ambient light and it shows when cars are coming past you, which it shows in orange, and it also shows red for lane assist, which works really well. I just had a quick go and it's quite impressive. The only feedback that I've got from a negative point of view is you can see a reflection of the blue light up here, and I know that the light won't go any further back without being seen, so I would say that I think you just have to live with that reflection unless there's a way to get rid of that glare. So if anyone's got any comments on how to get rid of that glare on reflection on the top of the windscreen, let me know. But let's get it on this dual carriageway. Here we go. Right, I'm just gonna get up to speed. And here we go. So I'm gonna go, oh, there's a red light going on there. So it obviously sees that car in front. So not to turn left. So if I turn right, there we go. Not only is it on the red there, showing on the ambient light not to take a left, but it did show on the camera. But it's just that little bit more obvious when you, I'm not sure why it's saying red there. Well, there's all the lights going on. So why has it got that red light there, I wonder? But there's all lights going on. Oh, look. So I'm in autopilot and there's lots of lights going on. Okay, now there's a yellow light going on there. It's obviously a warning because a car was coming past on my inside there. So I'm gonna take it round. Now, from what I've found so far, I think once you get used to knowing what all the lights mean, I think it's actually quite impressive for what it does for just the sake of that little black box. So what do you think of the ambient smart light, Gemma?
Don't like it.
Why don't you like it?
Because it's chavvy and it's already falling off.
It's not falling off anymore. I put it back.
I've put it back 3 times and it's fallen off every time. I've stuck it back on and then it falls back off again.
There we go. There's the honest response from my good lady wife. So I guess someone else can take advantage of that ambient light. I'm bringing it to the MT3 show on Sunday. Make sure you're there because it's going to be a great event. That's at Gasoline and Juice. So 10:30. If you want this ambient light, I might have taken it off by then. If not, it'd be great to see you anyway. Take care.